Welcome all to my channel. In this video class, we are going to see the ellipse drawing and procedure. That is one of the conic curve type through drawing. There are different methods of construction. Out of that, in this video, we see the eccentric method of construction. First, refer the problem given in the drawing sheet. Problem on ellipse. Draw the locus of a point P moving so that the ratio of the distance from a fixed point F to its distance from a fixed straight line AA dash is 2 by 3. Point F is at a distance of 60 millimeter from AA dash. Also draw a tangent and normal to the curve. This is the point P on the ellipse. So for this point, we have to draw tangent and normal after completing the problem. This is the focus point. This is the vertex. We have seen, this is the directrix. We have seen all these things in the previous class. So the problem is asked to draw the ellipse based on these conditions. We see the details further. You are seeing the solved final drawing here for reference. It is better to see the final drawing and then we'll see how to draw step by step. This would be helpful to understand easily, but after practice it will become possible to decide the procedure of drawing through your own understanding. Now referring to the steps. First draw the directrix line, that is this vertical line AA dash as shown at approximate vertical length. Next, draw the horizontal axis line, that is shown here B dash to the approximate length from the directrix. Next, as shown in the step 3, we have to mark F is equal to 60 mm. So mark the point F, that is called as focus, at 60 mm on the horizontal axis, that is on the horizontal axis BB dash from the directrix AA dash, from the directrix AA dash to F it is 60 mm. Step 4, we have to consider the ratio 2 by 3 less than 1. Since the ratio given in the problem is 2 by 3, which is equal to less than 1 in value, means it is the ellipse type curve as we have seen in the previous video class. So this is to be marked in the horizontal line. We will see in the next step. In the step 5, VF by BB equal to 2 by 3. That is, we have to take the ratio 2 by 3 as 2 plus 3, which has to maintain 5 equal gaps. That is, from B to F, we have to divide into 5 equal divisions. That is with respect to step 5. 5 equal division, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, also based on the ratio, the second point, how to mark V, is next important point. That is, how to mark is the second point, that is usually called as vertex V, is to be marked considering from the F, that is from the focus. Remember, the ratio should be counted from right to left, that is from F, 1, 2, because 2 is the first ratio, that is VF is equal to 2. That is 1, 2. VF from right to left you have to count 2 and then VF is equal to 2. Then the remaining 1, 2, 3, remaining 3 equal to VB. That is VB is equal to 3. So likewise from right to left VB is equal to 3. Therefore totally 5. Here see the sixth step. VF is equal to VC. That is for getting this. Now we have to draw a vertical line from V to an approximate height, then measure this VF using compass and mark C on the vertical line as shown so that VF is equal to VC. Next, looking into the seventh step, extend the BC line. So this B point we know already, this C point is also known. Now extend the BC point. From B to C, we extend, join and extend the line. This length is approximate up to the requirement. In the eighth point, draw parallel lines to VC as shown. As per eighth point, we have to draw parallel lines to VC as shown. That is by crossing the major axis. That is important to up and down because both sides we need the extension lines vertically by crossing the major axis at approximate gaps. It is also important. There is no need for equal gap because these lines are going to decide only the elliptical curve path. When the lines are too close, then we will get more number of points on the elliptical path. When it is too large, the gaps are too large, the elliptical path points will be slightly at a distance. That is only difference because of deciding the gap. In the step 9, mark the joining points at a major axis from left to right as shown 1, 2, 3, etc. up to required numbers. In this figure, it is coming up to number 10. The next point is mark 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, etc. We have completed BB dash. Next, the BC extension line. That is BC extension line. These meeting points are left as it is already. Now we have to mark like this. Next, these meeting lines are meeting at 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash, etc. up to 10 dash as required. This is the next step. Next, with respect to 11th one, we have to locate the elliptical path, that is J1, K1, etc. We have to locate the elliptical path related point markings. For this, first take 1 dash distance. This 1 dash distance should be taken in the compass and mark the arcs to get J1 and K1. Our aim is to get J1 and K1 point on the vertical line as shown. So this should be marked from F. That is taking 1 dash as the distance in the compass from F as center. Mark the arc at J1 and K1 on the vertical line. We have got 2 points J1 and K1. Next, step 12. Similarly, we have to mark other points. That is J2 and K2. Next, for 3, 3 distance, taking in the compass 3, 3, 3, 2, 3 dash. Taking in compass, mark the arcs. That is J3 and K3 from F. For all the points marking, F is the center, that you have to remember. Mark the points. Similarly, complete all the points in the path. That is a similar procedure. Get J4 to J10 and K4 to K10. So, on the drawing as shown here for this drawing, some other drawings may have either less or more than J10, K10 numbers depending upon the vertical lines drawn as earlier. Join all the points of the ellipse as shown. That is from starting from V, J1, J2, J3, J4, etc. Complete it through this and end with V. This may be drawn either with freehand or using French curve available in the set square, etc. However, smoothness of the curve and neatness of the drawing are most important. Next, to draw tangent and normal. First select any point on the ellipse curve as shown, that is P is marked. Draw a perpendicular line to PF after joining PF, that is from PF to directrix line, so that it meets the directrix line at G as shown. Now draw line from G to P and extend. This is the required tangent line, and so mark the R dash as the tangent at that point. Next draw perpendicular line to R dash through the point P and mark it as S dash. It is the required normal perpendicular to the curve at that point P. Now ellipse is drawn as required. Next, regarding pencil grade, remember dark and thick color is needed for ellipse, letters, tangent and normal, etc. using HB pencil. Medium thick is needed for directrix and axis line. Thin and light color is needed for all other supporting lines. We may use 2H pencils. This problem is over with this, and thank you. Remaining other problems, drawings will be continued in the next video class. Thank you once again.